Hey everyone, it's July 9th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share with serial killer Thomas Lee Dillon, known as the roadside sniper, who murdered at least 5 victims between 1989 and 1992, and that is him right up there. Dillon was born in Canton, Ohio in 1950, where fellow July 9th birthday alleged murderer O.J. Simpson is enshrined in the NFL Hall of Fame. His father died of lymphoma when he was just 15 months old, leaving him to be raised by an emotionally distant mother that never hugged or kissed him or even said the words, "I love you." Incidentally, I believe that fellow July 9th birthday murderer Jodi Arias did say "I love you" before she killed her ex-boyfriend. As early as high school, Dillon was known to brandish a firearm when he felt threatened, going so far as to take shots at students from a rival school. He avoided any legal trouble, however, and spent many hours in the wilderness shooting at animals and starting fires, despite being considered a lousy hunter. Fellow hunters said that he seemed to get a thrill out of the act of killing, and he often boasted to coworkers about having a death count of over 1,000 pets and wild animals. Dillon also had a fascination with serial killers, often discussing them with friends, but he never posted about them on TikTok. He grew up to become a draftsman for a municipal water department and family man, living what appeared to be a typically quiet life in a Midwestern town. But he was still a gun fanatic, and at some point hunting animals wasn't enough for him, and beginning in 1989 he moved on to bigger targets. Now 39, he went off in rural Ohio and ran into a man jogging through the woods. The jogger said hello, and Dillon's reply was to raise a gun and shoot him, later claiming to have heard a voice in his say, "Open fire on him." Shortly thereafter, he killed another man while on a hunting trip, and the next year he killed again, shooting a man in the back after he ran into him hunting solo. In 1992, he shot and killed a father of 4 after driving by the man and seeing him wave. Dillon stopped his car, got out, shot him in the back, then drove away. His weapon of choice was a high-powered rifle, and to compensate for being a lousy marksman, Dillon got up close to all his victims. He would clean up the crime scene to remove shell casings and any other evidence he could find, making it difficult to link the crimes to the same gun. Later that year, he wrote a letter to the press declaring that he was a serial killer that was killing men he found in the woods to satisfy a compulsion and that he had no remorse. The letter didn't lead to any new avenues of investigation, but it did bring more publicity to the crimes. At this point, a former friend of Dillon's realized that he matched the profile the FBI publicized for the murderer and tipped him off. The police shadowed him throughout the fall until they were finally able to arrest him on federal weapons violations. They went public with their belief that he was a serial killer, and evidence poured in, including a call from an arms dealer who had recently bought a rifle from Dillon. It turned out to be a match for the bullets recovered from the dead bodies, and he was charged with murder. The death penalty was dropped in exchange for a guilty plea, and he confessed to 5 murders, though it's suspected he killed as many as 11 men. Unlike fellow July 9th birthday murder convicts Stephen Avery and Amanda Knox, he appears to have actually done it. Dillon said in his confession, "I have major problems. I'm crazy." You can say that again. He died in Ohio prison in 2011 at the age of 61. If this is your birthday, it's my birthday too. And I want to show you this cool shirt my sister made me because she encourages my nonsense. Have a great day. And to Thomas Lee Dillon, I say, happy birthday, you bastard.